How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another nightly review. Today, I will be going over the Golden Knights 4-3 overtime victory over the St. Louis Blues, and this was quite the interesting game. So let's go over some things. So this is Robin Lehner's 300th career start. It was also, of course, he was playing against Jordan Binnington. And according to some news, Ryan Reeves is apparently close to coming back. I'm more concerned about Pacioretty coming back, but we'll see how it goes. He just better be back by week from now. So both of them, all of them, no sec 2, please. I don't want to go into the playoffs without Pacioretty. I don't want to do that. Anyway, so Pietrangelo gets a chance early. The Golden Knights were actually the faster team coming out of the gate this game, and I think they were the better team in the first period overall. So Stevenson would then get a chance, and then a rebound run off Robin Lehner's pad, which basically gave one of the Blues players an open net to shoot out. But a very impressive back check from Peyton Krebs shut down that rebound chance. Peyton Krebs was really good. Like, really good. He had a great game. This guy's gonna get his first goal soon. He's gonna get some points up on this board, up on the board soon. He has been very impressive in the way that he's played. After that, Tuck would get a chance. Then Thomas would trip McNabb. Golden Knights did nothing. Then Lehner would stop Wallman and Parayko. But eventually, Nick Hague, Carlson bats the puck out of the air, gets it to Nick Hague. Nick Hague pinches down with the puck. A beautiful pass to Riley Smith, who puts it into the back of the net. So it's 1-0 Golden Knights, and we will talk more about Riley Smith later because there was a shift that he had. He should have been benched. So anyway, we'll get to it. But after that, Stone would get a chance, and then Stone would get another big chance. And then the Golden Knights would get another power play. Isn't this great? McEachern high sticks Nick Waha, and the Golden Knights get a great they get a power play opportunity with about 2 minutes left in the period. What a great opportunity! Blues won the faceoff. Bozak shoots it down the ice. It somehow gets to Bozak. Bozak gets to it first somehow, and Ryan O'Reilly is wide open in front of the net, and it gets passed to him, and he scores a shorthanded goal. No. That was unacceptable. Just, no. How do you allow a loss of coverage like that when you're on the power play? Stevenson would get kind of a chance, but overall, it was a horrible power play. And the Golden Knights were outshot on the power play 3-0. You were on the power play and you got outshot 3-0. Okay. So that was where the problems began. So the Golden Knights escaped the first period, tied 1-0. Overall, I thought they were the better team, but a horrible power play to end the period. Shots in the first were 10-9 for the Golden Knights. Let's get into the second period. Krebs actually got a look on the first line in both the second and third period. He played pretty well with Stone and Stevenson. Carlson would get kind of a 4-on-2. Then Carlson, he would get interfered with. I'm sorry, we're going to talk about this call. I don't know what I'm thinking about right now. Anyway, Carlson gets very clearly pushed into Binnington. Like, clearly pushed into Binnington. And they called goalie interference. No puck went in the net, nothing. Carlson gets pushed into Binnington, and they called goalie interference. Ridiculously horrible call. But yeah, Lehner would then stop Hoffman twice, and then he would stop Perron. 3 very impressive saves that I feel like Robin Lehner spent all of his energy on, because we'll get to it. Anyway, Lehner would stop Perron after that power play ended, and then Whitecloud will get a decent chance, and so would Janmark. But coming down the ice, it's David Perron from Zach Sanford and Marcos Candela off of a neutral zone turnover. The turnovers in the second period, horrible. No. You have to win the puck battles. You cannot turn the puck over every time. Riley Smith. You cannot turn the puck over every time it's on your stick. Come on. But it's okay. The Golden Knights would no, they wouldn't, because immediately after it'd be Jaden Schwartz from Tyler Bozak and Braden Shen to make it 3-1. Both of which those goals don't go in. If that's Marc-Andre Fleury, those goals don't go in. Now, Leonard had a good third and a good overtime. But those 2 goals should not go in. And I know Leonard is very good about, taking responsibility, but 2 games in a row that he's played where goals were allowed that should not have gone in. And they were multiple goals in both games that should not have gone in. So going into the playoffs, because if the Golden Knights get first, they will be playing the Blues. They need to not give up goals like that, and I think Fleury is probably the starter for the playoffs. I think Fleury's your best guy for the starting position in the playoffs. I like Leonard. I think he's had a great season. Robin Leonard's been a great goalie. He's got, a 920 save percentage? That's a good goalie. Really good. But Fleury is the definitely better goalie right now, currently. Just like last season, Leonard was the better goalie going into the playoffs. I know it wasn't on the Golden Knights, but he was on a bad Chicago team, and he carried them for a lot of that season. He had a good save percentage, a horrible defense. That is why he started in the playoffs. And that's why, again, the better goalie should start in the playoffs. So Leonard was supposed to start last year. Completely agree. This year, Fleury. Because I have not seen Fleury allow a goal like that this year. Maybe one. So after that, the Golden Knights would generate a scramble. But eventually, the first line is on the ice. Peyton Krebs is standing in front of the net, completely screening Binnington, and Martinez puts it in the back of the net with 8 seconds to go in the period, getting the Golden Knights within 1 from Stone and Stevenson. So, thank God, Peyton Krebs making an impact on the first line and helping out with the scoring. Helps get the tying goal. They don't get it without him. Shots in the second, 12-8. They're down 3-2. Now, the good thing about that goal is that usually when you score at the end of the period, in the last minute or the first minute of a period, you have all the momentum going the rest of the time. And that's exactly what happened. The Golden Knights had the momentum for most of the third period. They were the better team in the third period, again, just like they were the better team in the first period. But second line's out there, very beginning of the third period. Riley Smith gets the puck, turns the puck over. The Golden Knights acquire the puck again. They give it to Smith. He turns the puck over. Then they get the puck back again on the same shift. They give it to Riley Smith. And what does he do? He turns the puck over. I don't think I've ever seen the same player turn the puck over 3 times on the same shift in my life. How? How do you do that? Like, Smith, I get it. You got the first goal. But my God, he should have been benched. He should have been benched for the rest of the game after that. My lord. Dude, you cannot do that against the Blues. A good team. The Blues are a good team. They clinched the playoffs last night because Colorado beat LA. But you cannot do that. You cannot afford to turn the puck over 3 times on the same shift. Luckily, it didn't end up in the back of the Golden Knights net. Then Marchessault would get a chance, and then off of his scramble, Nick Waugh would put the puck into the back of the net from Hague and Whitecloud. Again, Nick Hague's second point of the game, and Hague and Whitecloud both getting points on the board in this game. Leonard would then commit robbery on Clifford and McEachern, and then he would stop Scandella. Then Falk would hook Smith. So Smith, I'll commend him here. He made a good play. Falk had no chance, and so he drew the penalty. Martinez would get a chance, and Stevenson would get a chance on the power play. Much better power play than what would happen in the first and second period. However, again, it does not work. So they need to start putting the puck in the net. I know the power play's been better lately, but they need to start putting this puck in the net because uh, they need to beat St. They need to beat St. Louis. They need to beat Colorado. They need to beat the Wild. So yeah, St. Louis is not known for having a great penalty kill. So you need to be able to score some power play goals against them if you're going to beat them in the playoffs. I have faith that they can beat them in the playoffs. I have faith even that the Golden Knights can beat Colorado in the playoffs. Minnesota, I'm not so sure. I hope, but we'll see how it goes. Anyways, let's continue. After that power play, McNabb would get a chance, and then the Blues would hit a post. Again, on that post, I don't think it had much of a chance of going in because it was kind of the side of the net. And I think Leonard had it boxed off, and I think it just hit the post. But I think Leonard had the angle, so I don't think it was as big of a chance as it sounded like. Then Martinez would stop a wraparound chance that he saved a goal. Then Stevenson would get a chance. The Blues would push a little bit more at the end of the period, like Wallman getting a chance. But the Golden Knights would basically keep it even. Theodore would get a chance. Leonard would stop a deflection, and the Golden Knights almost get one at the last second. But it does not go in, and we go to overtime. The Golden Knights tied this game 3-3. Shots in the third period were 10-5 for the Golden Knights. So the good thing here is that they are out shooting them. However, the score is tied. So, yeah. Marchessault will get a chance in overtime early. Then Leonard. Okay, Mike Hoffman for the Blues has been incredibly hot as of late. So what do we do? Yes. Give him an overtime breakaway. Leonard would rob him. Shocked how well he is at stopping breakaways considering his shootout numbers. But anyway, Leonard would then rob another Blue. I couldn't get a chance to see who it was. Then Pietrangelo would get a big chance. He got stopped. Leonard would then stop another Blue. However, Alex Tuch, after that save, the puck would go to Alex Tuch. Tuch would fly down the ice. A beautiful pass to Jonathan Marchessault. Jonathan Marchessault is right in front, and he puts the puck in the net. Kind of faked out Binnington. Binnington thought he was going to go high. He went 5-hole. And there you go. The Golden Knights win this one 4-3 in overtime. Marchessault getting the overtime goal from Tuch and Leonard. Shots in overtime were 3-3. Total shots in this game were 35-25. So, Leonard, you cannot allow 3 goals on 25 shots. You need to be over 900 save percentage. Anyway, power plays, the Golden Knights were 0-3, and the Blues were 0-1. Okay, most concerning stat in this game. Takeaways for the Blues. 13-2. You cannot allow that. You cannot get the puck taken off your stick 13 times to 2. You need to make that even. You have to make that even. However, the Golden Knights do escape this one 4-3. I hope they do better tonight. I hope that tonight's game is pretty easy considering the Blues have clinched, so it's not like they're fighting. The Pacific Division has been decided, so not the placement, but we'll see. There's still a chance Colorado could catch the Knights. There's even a chance Minnesota could catch the Knights. There's definitely a very realistic chance that Minnesota could be second place in this division. I don't think St. Louis goes any higher than fourth. I think they're like 10 points back. I think it's impossible for them to get to third. So the rest of the season, especially the game on Monday, will decide if the Golden Knights win this division. Because if they can win tomorrow, or if they can win tonight, and if they can win on Monday, they will win this division. I think that's enough to win the division. I don't think Colorado can catch them at this point. If they win those 2 games, especially if they win against Colorado on Monday. So, there you have it. The Golden Knights take this one 4-3. That's it for this one, guys. If you want to get my thoughts on the game during the game, you can follow me on Twitter at 2_pad. And that is it for this one, guys. I will see you next time.